Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-November 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Swords. This is kind of giving me a sense that you're moving forward here. There's a lot of practical energy in here, but you're potentially, especially with something you're working on, there could be some progress here. There could be something growing. Now, when I turned these cards, the thing that I heard instantly was, so starting off the reading, you get the Four of Cups crossed by the Ten of Swords. When I flipped these cards up, I kind of heard a voice saying, sad no more. So it was quite funny. I don't know. It does feel like there is a sense of, I don't know if I would call it sadness though. Quite depressing energy. It's keeping you there. It's keeping you there in a kind of a tone. But it does seem to be slowly but surely starting to fade away. In your focus, you get the King of Cups. So you're definitely starting to focus more on opening up your heart, which is definitely going to help you, or the statement of sad no more. In the recent past, the Three of Cups, there's love there. These are the only times in the reading where I'm seeing quite the blasting energy from the heart, and then there's a lot of practicality. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just that I'm not quite used to see so many pentacles for you, like the strong energy of pentacles. But in your strength, the Six of Pentacles, okay, so that could talk about equal give and take. So you're definitely trying at least to surround yourself or working with energies that feel like there's a flow there, a natural flow where you don't have to try. It's just there, you know, that exchange of energy. In the immediate future, the Empress, yeah, you're definitely starting to focus a lot on your heart here, which is bringing out that Empress energy, which is really, really nice. It's a very caring, very nurturing, very heart open kind of an energy. Speaking of that, in the supportive energies, you do seem to have your heart closed off a little bit because there's the Eight of Cups here. So no wonder you're starting to kind of tap into that a little more, or trying to. Or at least those are the energies that are coming through for you, kind of tapping you on the shoulder. Hey, Leo, maybe you should focus on this, you know? The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Page of Pentacles. You're super open here from let me learn what I can from this experience perspective. You're super open from that perspective here. So you're keeping yourself open to learning stuff along the way instead of just going through it and whatever. Okay. In the hopes and fears, the Seven of Pentacles. As I said, you're working on something in particular. And that, whatever you're working on, seems to be building up, you know? For the potential outcome, the Nine of Pentacles. That's a lot of strength, a lot of stability, a lot of you feeling like, I got this, you know? Good. Let's clarify. Let me do the Knight of Swords. Okay, well, this is an energy that's moving towards you. Trying to figure it out, because I feel like this energy is being pulled towards you, and it feels like a good one, but this energy is hurt. Not sure if they're hurt by anything that happened between the two of you, or that's just their baggage that they're bringing in. I don't know. If that pain wouldn't be there, I would say, okay, this is a nice energy that's moving towards you. It's great. But I see that pain and I'm like, are they heading towards you angrily because they're hurt, or are they heading towards you because they want to and they feel like they should, but be aware because they're bringing quite the chunk of pain with them? I don't know. Okay. All right, let's do the Four of Cups. The Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. All right. Took you a minute to get back on track here, to get from a place of complete feeling lost completely into a place of balance. Took you a minute. Took you quite a few tryouts too, to come out of this quite confusing but feeling stuck at the same time in this for a minute. But you're starting to come out of it. For the Ten of Swords, you get the Ten of Swords again, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and there's something that helps you. It's almost like you're building up in this energy that wasn't the greatest for a very long time, and then you feel stuck there, like, how do I get out of here? And then something happens that it almost feels like a rock bottom kind of an energy that slams you down and then you come out. It's like something is happening to shake you up a little bit and bring you out to the surface, which I don't know what that is, whatever's happening here. Could be an ending of something at some point, and it kind of shakes you up to the extent of, oh, I feel again. Great. It's not necessarily great because you're going to feel potentially the loss of this, but there's more to it than that. It's not just the loss, it's the feeling part. It's like, oh, I'm getting it back. So it's kind of a shake-up situation, but once you reach that peak, this energy throws you down to the ground and you get right back up and out of this. Okay. So sad no more. Let's do the King of Cups. In your focus, you get the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King of Swords. Huh? Oh man, what is this? Is this you? Is this you? Or is it someone you're dealing with? Somebody's standing here being like, I want love. And I'm like, you can want love all you want. What do you got to offer for that love? Oh, nothing. I just want it. Oh, okay. So your heart's not open, but you want it. How is that love gonna be there if your heart's not open to allow it there? I don't know. I want love. Okay. So someone's showing up really, really, really practical, saying they want love, as if it's a given. And they're gonna feel it with their mind, because that's what love is being felt with. I have no fucking clue what this is. Like, who is this? Is that you? Is that not you? I don't know. Let me see the Three of Cups. Now that I see this energy moving towards you, I have no idea where I'm looking at. Is it you? Or is it this energy you're kind of dealing with, but are you dealing with it? Because it is moving, but do you see it moving? Okay, well, okay. Queen of, for the Three of Cups in the recent past, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is a soul connection. It did carry love at some point. I feel like it still does, but there's that, somebody closed the door on that at some point. And I don't even know if we're talking about a separation or a breakup. I don't even think so. I think just from an emotional standpoint, somebody just shut that down. It's like, okay, yeah, we're still doing this, we're still at this, but whatever, you know? So this starts to make more sense of I want love, but from where and with what if it's shut down? So it could be something that at some point in time in the past carried the energy of love between you and whoever this was. And I don't know who shut this down. Could have been them, could have been you, could have been the both of you. Well, one of you is definitely showing up saying, I want love here. And they have to open up for that. They can't just show up saying, I want love. It doesn't work like that. It's almost like, I want that back. Well, do something about it if you want it back. You know, yeah, it doesn't add up. That's the thing. So that's something that at some point it was closed off. Is it trying to open back up? But like, if so, how? Because it's not doing much. There's just requests. And it's like, we don't do requests, you know? Like, what? Anyways, for the Six of Pentacles, you get the Strength card, the Lovers, the Sun. Wow, that's you in there strongly. There is a connection there. Why are you giving me two fronts? It's like, dude, it's hard enough with one. There's a connection that has you tied up from your heart to it for sure. Now, I don't know what's happening in there physically, if it's anything. This is something else. This I want love situation, this is something else. I'm looking at two very different things here. Your heart is opening up and it's starting to run a lot and it's starting to open up more and more from the connection to that, which is very much alive in your heart. Now it's a matter of, is your heart open or not to experience that? But that pulls you on your heart and it's kind of forcing it to open, wide open. And so at this moment in time, you might feel connected to whatever that is a lot because it's helping you open up your heart. But again, this, I don't see it being the same energy as the I want love energy. That's something else. Okay, why not go in 10 directions? Let's do the Empress in the immediate future. Because why? The thing is, when you do open up your heart and when you do start connecting back more and more with yourself, with your source, not only the I want love situation wants to come back for I want love. That's why it's coming back, because your heart is opening up. So it knows that. It's like, that feels good. That tastes good. Okay, let's go get it back. But there's also the other situation. So I see all of these energies that you're connected from your heart to coming back and requesting love. Because your heart is open. To me, it makes sense. To me looking at this is funny as fuck. Because it's like you're being ambushed in a request of love just because your heart is opening up. It's like you're drawing these energies in like flies. And speaking of flies, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You gotta advise me the pros in flies. I have a porch here, a lifted little bit of porch, and it's a deck kind of a thing. It goes around. It's not all the way through. Here is just over there, and there's a sliding door there, and the windows to the sunroom right behind you here. There's millions of flies since 2 days ago. There's millions of flies in the corner of this here, and I looked and I smelled for things under the deck because I can't see really, but I put my nose to work. I put a lot of things to work. I thought an animal died under. What the fuck is that about? I don't understand what they're doing. They haven't been there since I moved here. Never like that. Like there's a bunch of them in this corner here. I do not get it. So if there's flies connoisseurs here, please inform me. Why would they be here? For no good apparent reason. If nobody called them. I know, Felix. So yeah, this is turning into something quite interesting, quite funny. What I love about all of this is that you're finally starting to really, really, really align with yourself and with your heart. And from that, you're like a freaking magnet to these energies that even in the past were connected to your heart. They're going to start seeing you again and might show up with requests. So it's quite interesting here, but expect requests. Whether you take them on or not, expect them because they're moving towards you. But that would be a confirmation for you that you're finally aligned with yourself again, with your heart, 100%. In the supportive energies, you get, for the Eight of Cups, you get the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands. I'm leaning back towards the first instance here, the instance in which I want love. I feel like this is an ongoing situation in your life. I feel like it's still very much physically present here. It's a soul connection, so that could go from a friendship to, there's a commitment though, could be a marriage for some of you. This at the core of it has love. This showed up in love at some moment in time. Now it's kind of like bland, but I see it from both energies involved that they just shut down to that. They're like, whatever. There's almost like a clear, even though your heart is opening up, there's almost like a clear no to this still. So this request you might reject. Because you're like, yeah, I'll keep on staying shut to this one. I'll keep on. That's the thing, because I still see it here. So it's like, okay, but if you shut it down, why is it still here? What are you doing about it still being here in the physical, though? It's taking up space. If you're not willing to give it energetical space anymore, then why are you still keeping it in the physical space? If that's even you, I don't know. That could be somebody attached to you. But, okay. I may do the Page of Pentacles. In the hidden energies, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. I like your steadiness, though. You are working on something in the physical. Again, something that may have to do with the job, with the project, with the housing situation, whatever it is, it's in the physical. It's very material-like. And you may look sometimes that you're giving up on it because it's moving so slow at times that you're like, are you even doing that thing? But you are. There's a sense of perseverance, but like under a lot of patience with it. Like you've got a skill in there like no tomorrow. So the fact that it's moving slow, it's really not showing up as a problem because you've got it handled. You're like, yeah, that's the process. It is what it is. It's going to take however long it's going to take. But I'm going to get there. So you've got quite the confidence here and quite the stubbornness too with it. And the stubbornness applies more to you being patient through it, which that's why this is showing up like contained, like you're not losing your patience over it. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. The Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands. You're hoping that the only thing you got attached to the situation that you're building on, because your focus is a lot on that, even though, yeah, in the background here, there's this heart opening that's happening and it's freaking amazing. That's not necessarily, front stage. For you, it's this situation that you're focusing on. This is still happening regardless, and it's more of a background spiritual process for you that it's at play, it's happening, all good there. But this is where your focus is at. And you're kind of giving me a sense of, if I get detoured by life's events, because anything can happen, it's going to be difficult. But you're still not giving up on this. So I don't know where you're going with this one, what you're building here. You're not scared of life's events or whatever life throws your way. But you are taking it into consideration, like anything can happen here at any time. So will that make me give up on this, or will that make me readjust and then keep on going? So I like how you're very, very perseverant here. Even if life does throw things your way, you're very much like, yeah, no, I won't give up. It might be more difficult, but I'm not going to give up on this. Okay, so it's something meaningful to you as well. Let me do the 9 of Pentacles and the potential outcome, the Tower, the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. You are being thrown quite the challenges along the way. I don't know. I wouldn't know what those are. But ultimately, what they result in is a little more time. So let's say if you have something planned to happen within the next 5 months, because there's some things coming your way which look like challenges from I don't feel like these challenges are going to affect you to such extent of, oh my god, again, here we go again. No, not those kinds of challenges, because at this point in time you know how to handle them, whatever they are. The only result out of those challenges would be you're trying to finish this project within 5 months. It might take you 2 years now. But again, given that your energy is kind of moving through this as one day at a time, slowly, you also understand that that could be a possibility, you know, to those life events or challenges that are thrown your way. So you're doing pretty good here. You're doing pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff coming into play here for you. You're kind of holding it together for, especially for this situation you got going on. And I like the fact that your energy is starting to align with the real you more and more. It's also very interesting how you're attracting these other energies like flies to my house, apparently. Let's see what the universe has. The 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords. Okay. How all of this journey or experience that you're going through right now is going to present itself. A lot of the times you're going to show up as if, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no fucking clue what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. There's going to be days in which you're going to be like, I got this. I got this. Everything's fine. And there's going to be days in which you're going to be all stuck in your head about everything. So that's kind of how it presents itself on the surface for you, all of this. You're going to feel all of these energies that I'm seeing here. Usually energies kind of go and unfold first, and then by the time they reach us, it takes a minute. So you're not going to feel necessarily this, you know, people coming in like flies, being drawn to you like flies. Not yet. Not yet. I would still have to see a little bit of heart in how you would take this. You're not going at it from this perspective yet. So it might take a minute until these energies fall where they need to fall, and then you would feel them as how they're showing up here. You're doing good here, though, despite those days in which you think you have no clue, you know. So that's kind of healing how it works and how we're gonna feel it. We're gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm being thrown in, but okay, yeah, we're doing this. Fuck this shit. But then I don't think I can do it. But then, you know, so it's gonna show up in all sorts of ways. You're doing great, though. Let's do the Black Moon astrology cards. Air element, communicating. Number 39. All right. All action results from thought, so it is thought It is thoughts that matter. Sai Baba. Think it over first. Put some mental effort into it before you put your talk into action. Be logical, sort it out. The air element is about being objective and becoming mentally inspired. When we think of air, we think of clouds and sky and what connects us to the beyond. Air is all about lofty thinking, being broad-minded and expansive. Air sign people, Geminis, Librans, and Aquarians sometimes come off as a little cool and detached. They weigh everything, mull the situation over, decide what they think, and then process what they feel. Air also reminds us of flight, and flights of the mind are what the air element rules over. Those governed by air signs are mentally inclined and tend to distance the emotions. Air can represent overthinking and distancing the heat and emotions with abstractions and mental puzzles. But this works well when things do need to be sorted out and clarified. Air also represents clear seeing in all its capacities, so can signify clairvoyant abilities, as well as seeing things for what they truly are, without emotions involved. When the air element card presents itself in a reading, it is time to put into words what you want, what you desire, and what you expect. The good news is, some issues you've been working on at the current time, and possibly from the past, are now being resolved. You are able to face them without pretense, but most importantly, with honesty. Air is all about being quick on your toes, how curious you are, and how ingenious. Air also gives us the power to apply our energies in diverse ways. It's all about being spontaneous in the moment and landing on your feet. And I just saw a fly. Where you are able to approach things with precision and sharpness. There's also freedom now to take a new path. Air signs look young, so this card is all about feeling young, looking at things anew, having energy, and being young. When your question is about relationships or romance, someone may not be willing to commit as much as the other at this time. Yeah, no requests. It is possible that they are embarrassed or not as comfortable about sharing emotions as the other. So the air element card can mean there is a type of impasse in relationships. It can become a type of weighing of all the angles and odds and being unable to reach a decision. But this will only be a temporary matter. You can expect travel in the near future when this card comes up, and it should be a major trip, not a trip that might be routine. It will take planning, and air travel may be involved. Learning about new things will also feature either through cultural experiences or visiting educational places. Mountains, regions may also play a part. Sometimes this card simply means ambition and the need to soar as high as you can, which is now possible more than ever before. Ideally, this card indicates the powers of manifestation, the magic of mind and thought bringing ideas into being. What you think might be can happen, so guard how you think and be especially careful as to the words you choose. To spell a word, that is to say a word, is to cast a spell. The ancients knew that words held magic within them. So do thoughts. If nothing else, the air element card indicates that your mind and words have power. Use them well. Corresponding tarot card, Ace of Swords. Key ideas, travel, flight, writing, abstract reasoning, science, technology, impartiality. Why was that so hard to read? But yeah, not my cup of tea. Air. I mean, I'm a fucking Libra rising. It is my cup of tea, but it's not, you know what I mean. You're a Leo too. This whole too much mind. I want so much mind with this Oracle card. I'm not going to do this for a while. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.